The railway is an artery connecting cities and countries, along which tons of cargo and millions of passengers move every day. But where steel meets speed, there's always room for the unexpected. Watch our new episode until the end and you'll see the most breathtaking and sometimes dangerous moments related to trains. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new exciting videos. Who would have thought that a lowered barrier and red light at a railway crossing aren't just for show, but a real hint at an approaching train? The driver of this truck chose, to put it mildly, not the best place to park.
Leo.
When his parents taught him to look both ways before crossing the road, they should have added the same rule applies to train tracks. Trains often carry hazardous materials, so it's no surprise that accidents involving them sometimes turn into real catastrophes. Watching the wagons of a freight train sway dangerously makes you want to advise the cameraman to keep his distance. For insurance companies dealing with trucks, this is the worst nightmare. Another vehicle didn't manage to escape the rushing train. One of those moments when every second counts and each of them is worth a life. You don't see a locomotive crossing a busy city avenue every day, and doing it without gates or warning signs. Locals have long learned, after this steam engine enters the tunnel, don't follow it until it lets out all its steam. The driver's panic and fuss unfortunately didn't help in escaping the situation. Stopping a moving train is nearly impossible, but nature sometimes puts that to the test. It's not every day you see a train literally lose its balance. For some, it's a kettle whistle. For others, the hum of a spaceship. They're operating a real steel beast that breathes steam and thunders with every meter.
What an incredible footage! We always strive to choose the best content for you.
Looks like neither persuasion nor the train behind him will convince this stubborn donkey to move. When railways intersect with ancient paths, nature answers in its own way. It stands its ground and won't budge. The train speeds through a route that looks more like a jungle trail. When a high-speed train rushes by just steps away, it's best to hold on tight to your belongings. The train isn't just running on schedule, it's speeding through like an action movie. The train follows the timetable, and the driver his own logic, which clearly lacks common sense.
Before watching similar videos, it would be great to buy some sedative pills. One needs nerves of steel here.
Every meter of track here is both a test of courage and a gift to the eyes. In their right mind, no one will want to see a train from this angle in real life. It's way too close for comfort.
And how do you like such a twist? To be honest, I can't do without your comments here.
In Japan, rush hour travel is a team effort. Passengers board and station staff do everything they can to get the doors closed. When there's no detour, you have to drive right on the tracks. Few would want to drive into this intersection. A runway tram isn't exactly a welcome sight. It seems the train doors decided there's always room for one more passenger, even if it's between the doors. Looks like a cartoon. The wagon's bouncing like it's full of animated characters. When a multi-ton locomotive meets a truck at a crossing, the outcome is predetermined. The snowdrifts tried to block the way, but the locomotive turned them into a spectacular firework. Looks like they're racing for the prize promised to whoever arrives first. This tram line runs right past parks, houses, and straight into a pole.
To be honest, I'm speechless after witnessing it. What about you?
A truck that can't decide if it's a semi or a locomotive. For the dog, just a nice spot to lie on the grass. For the train driver, a reason to fall behind schedule. Coupling trains takes skill, and he knows exactly what to grab and what to press.
If you haven't liked this episode yet, now is the best time to do it.
Sometimes a train doesn't carry ordinary cargo, but something that sends chills down your spine. Cars filled with dead carcasses stretch along the tracks while people in protective suits rush to deal with the discovery. What hides behind this sinister cargo remains a mystery. This isn't a scene from a train driver's nightmare, it's a real stunt for Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. The train is flying into a ravine, and it looks completely insane. Rails can carry almost anything. This time, the train's hauling not just cargo, but a whole convoy of vehicles.
Holy moly! Oh my god! Oh my! Oh!
This locomotive goes through snowy rails like snow is just a cool special effect, not a barrier. When a race begins on the railway and tons of steel are already rushing down the tracks, the workers have no room for error. Every movement counts, and every step can determine how this meeting of locomotives ends. Bright flames above a locomotive may look cinematic, but usually signal a serious malfunction in the diesel or fuel system. You don't even need to reach out to touch the train. Its vibration hits you through your spine like an electric shock. Sometimes the path to the skies doesn't start with a runway, but with a journey on rails. When there aren't enough seats on the train, people find them, literally, on the roof. Such a journey is not for the faint of heart. Here, every meter is a balance between the road and risk, and all of it just to get where loved ones are waiting.
We're sure that our episode has impressed you. In fact, we always strive to choose the best ones for you. And we want to thank our regular subscribers and warmly welcome new ones.